Blaxit. Have you ever heard the word? Well, today we're diving into a movement that's gaining momentum across the Caribbean and the diaspora. Blaxit. That's what it's called. Now, when we talk about Blaxit, we're talking about the Black exit. People of African descent choosing to leave certain places for new opportunities, or rather, to return home. But here in the Caribbean, it's taking on its own meaning. Let's get into it. For many decades, Caribbean people have been migrating to the US, to the UK, and Canada seeking jobs, education, and opportunities that were limited back home. Migration has shaped our families, our economies, and even our culture. Remittances from abroad remain one of the biggest contributors to the Caribbean's economies. But the cost is often separation. Children raised without parents, families divided by oceans, and communities drained of their most talented and brightest minds. Today, we're seeing a shift actually. Some Caribbean people who migrated decades ago, they are returning. Retirees are moving back, professionals are investing, and the younger generation is questioning whether life in foreign lands really offers them the dignity and security they expected. High cost of living, racism, and anti-immigrant sentiment abroad have pushed many to consider the Caribbean not just as home in theory, but as home in practice. This is reverse migration.
Data estimates indications Black American adults living abroad nearly doubled from 70,000 in 2014 to approximately 120,000 by 2020. That 46,000 person increase between 2016 and 2020 represent a 62% surge, outpacing the 7% rise among non-Black Americans living abroad during the same period. It says, while we lack data for the 2021 to 2024 period, official figures expected by 2029, Google Trends reports showing a doubling in searches and inquiries about moving to African or Caribbean nations in the months after the 2024. This growing phenomenon is referred to as the Blaxit. But y'all, in my mind, I'm like, okay, but how is this going to affect our economy? What is really going on? What do you guys think?
And it's not just returnees. We're also seeing where other Black persons in the diaspora are exploring relocation to Caribbean countries like Barbados, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Antigua have rolled out residency and citizenship programs, positioning the region as a welcome to the African diaspora place. Now, of course, moving back home isn't always easy. Many returnees struggle with bureaucracy, limited infrastructure, and high import costs. Some even feel like strangers in the very place they left behind.
So I often get asked as a Black woman what has been my experience since living in Greece. My honest experience and my honest opinion about being a Black woman in Greece is that it's amazing. Let me tell you, the Greeks are some of the kindest people in the world. They are so warm and welcoming and hospitable. They are so warm and welcoming. Needless to say, I have never felt so loved, so welcome, just so appreciated for just being myself than I am here in Greece. I love this country so much because I truly love the people in it. This is home for me now. This is truly home because I have felt like family to so many people that we have met along our time here in Greece. And it's not just this island. I feel this way when we go to Athens. I feel this way when we go to the other islands. I felt this all throughout traveling the mainland of Greece. People are so warm and welcoming, and it is something that I never experienced in the
And let's be honest, not every Caribbean government has created the environment that makes coming home appealing. Brain drain remains a real issue because if governments don't create opportunities, then people will continue to leave. But coming home is still more attractive. The movement Blaxit, the bigger picture, what it is that it's a choice. It's about reclaiming agency. Whether you're Jamaican moving back from UK or an African American investing in Grenada. It's about deciding where we want our future as a people to be. The African diaspora is waking up to the power of movement, of not being stuck in places where we are devalued. The Caribbean could very well be the front line that this is happening in. So, what I want to know is, do you believe that coming back home and investing and pooling together is better than staying overseas? You're making money and you're sending back home, but you are still being plagued anti-immigrant sentiments, racism, and unsurety. Let me know your thoughts. Should Caribbean people come back home? Should the diaspora invest in the region despite the challenges? And is Blaxit a temporary trend or the beginning of a long-term shift in the destiny of our people? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the African Diaspora News channel, where we tell the stories you won't hear anywhere else. Until next time, stay connected.